to my channel, Crystal in Harmony. My name is Nicole, and in this video I will be introducing the Law of One. Now, the Law of One refers to two things. The Law of One is a fundamental principle of the universe that simply states that all things are one. But the Law of One also refers to a series of 106 conversations that took place between a sixth density social memory complex called Ra and the UFO research group llresearch during the early 80s. Social memory complex basically means collective consciousness. So Ra is speaking as the entire collective consciousness of a civilization of beings that grew up on Venus in third density. The conversations between Ra and llresearch were question and answer style. Don Elkins, a physicist, was the questioner. Carlo Ruckert was the channel for the contact, and Jim McCarthy worked as the scribe and also the battery for the contact. The contact was made possible through the deep cooperation and commitment that these three friends had to each other and to the work that they were doing. They were meticulous in the tuning of the channel and in the performing of various rituals that ensured the purity of the contact as well as protection for themselves. The Law of One material has since come to be regarded as pretty much the gold standard in channeled material. It provides a cosmic overview of the fundamental principles of our universe and really helps you understand what it is that we're doing here in 3D and what it is that we will be doing once we graduate from this density. So I highly recommend the Law of One material to all spiritual seekers out there, whether you've been on this road for a long time, whether you're just starting out. There's definitely something to be gleaned from it no matter where you are in your journey. So llresearch began the Ra contact in 1981. But prior to making contact with Ra, Don had already been running meditation channeling circles for already almost 20 years. So just to put this all into perspective, back in 1961, Don Elkins had already been seriously researching UFO phenomena around the world for several years. In 1961, he hears about a guy named Walt Rogers. Now, Walt Rogers was conducting meditation circles, and the people participating in these were claiming to be receiving telepathic contact from a group called the Confederation of Planets. So at this point in time, Don is not running any meditation circles, not channeling, doesn't have anyone channeling. But he hears about this group, he decides to go to Detroit, observe, see if he can learn the techniques, and he goes back to the University of Louisville where he's a professor of physics. He enlists 12 of his students to partake in an experiment to see if he can train them to receive telepathic contact from UFOs. And in 1962, his meditation circle, they make contact with the Confederation of Planets, and just want to note that Carlo Ruckert was a member of this original meditation group. It was 12 of Don's male students, and Carla was dating one of them. He asked if his girlfriend could come along. Don obviously said yes, and that's where Carla and Don met. The Confederation of Planets is a benevolent group of ETs, beings from the angelic realms, beings from the inner planes, beings from the inner earth, third density and higher, and they're all unified in their desire to serve others. The members of the Confederation pool their collective consciousnesses together, which forms a repository of information that every other member can access. So you can kind of think of it as every member of the Confederation has uploaded all of their collective consciousnesses, every experience that they've ever had, every emotion, every lesson they've learned, everything that is stored in their consciousness. It's like they've uploaded it to the cloud, and every member of the Confederation has access to this cloud. So when they are trying to figure out how to solve a problem, how to help other people, they don't have to just rely on their own experiences. They can pull from other people's experiences. So if someone's having, well, I'm sure a lot of them are having trouble with us here on Earth. And so some members of the Confederation that are working with us, they can be like, oh yeah, what did those people from this star system do when they were in this situation? Okay, that might work with the humans. Let's try that. So it's just a huge database of information that they share together. Now, the members of the Confederation, they all have different tasks, and some of those members are tasked with and have tasked themselves with assisting humanity in graduating to fourth density, which is the density of love. And fourth density is also the same thing as the fifth dimension. Just so you know, in the Law of One material, they never use the words dimension, they always say densities. But just so you know, fourth density equals fifth dimension. Now let's get down to what the Law of One really is. So in session 4, Ra states, the Law of One, beyond the limitations of name, may be approximated by stating that all things are one, that there is no polarity, no right or wrong, no disharmony, but only identity. All is one, and that one is love, light, light, love, the infinite creator. In session 1, they also say, you are everything, every being, every emotion, every event, every situation. You are unity, you are infinity. This is the Law of One. The Law of One, from Ra's perspective, is the only law in the universe. Most simply put, it states that all is one. That means everyone is one. Not everyone is similar, but that everyone is one. The separation that you may feel between yourself and another, or yourself and an object, or yourself and an animal or a plant, it's all just an illusion. From the widest perspective, truly everything is one. In session 10, Ra also provides simple exercises for accelerating one's growth towards the Law of One. Exercise 1. The moment contains love. That means appreciating and recognizing that in all moments there is love. Even the ones that seem very horrid, very terrible, there is love. So the exercise is to seek that love. You don't have to find it, but just the seeking of the love in all situations is what accelerates your spiritual growth. Exercise 2. The universe is one being. When a mind-body-spirit complex views another mind-body-spirit complex, see the creator. Now, when Ra says mind-body-spirit complex, they're just saying person. So when a person sees another person, see the creator. When you see another person, see the creator in that person. You are standing before the creator. Exercise 3. Gaze within a mirror, see the creator. See yourself as the creator. When you look in a mirror, don't just see yourself, your personality, your ego, all the surface level things. See the creator. The creator is within you. You are the creator. Exercise 4. Gaze at the creation which lies about the mind-body-spirit complex of each entity. See the creator. This is basically saying, look at everything about you, look at everything that you're surrounded with, and see the creator. The creator is in every single thing. The creator lies all around you. It lies within you, it lies within other people, it lies in everything around you. In session 1, Ra also states that the Confederation really only has one important statement to make. That statement being, all things, all of life, all of the creation is part of one original thought. Now, for an extremely advanced, highly evolved group of beings to say that really they only have one important statement to make, and all the information that they have given you and will continue to give you pales in comparison to this one statement that they could make. So let's kind of explore this a little bit deeper. In session 1, Ross states, "You are not part of a material universe. You are part of a thought. You are dancing in a ballroom in which there is no material. You are dancing thoughts. You move your body, your mind, and your spirit in somewhat eccentric patterns, for you have not completely grasped the concept that you are part of the original thought." Now you might be wondering, well, what is the one original thought? Because they don't define it there. But I believe the one original thought is the decision of the creator to know itself, because from that decision stems everything in existence. All universes, all dimensions, all galaxies, every grain of sand, every speck of dust stems from this decision of the creator to know itself. And just to add a deeper understanding of this one original thought, I want to break down the concept of the creator and its decision to know itself as explained by Ra in the Ra material. In session 13, Don asks, "What is the earliest first known thing in creation?" Ra responds saying that the first known thing is infinity. Infinity is the creation. The next thing that happens is that infinity became aware of itself. Infinity was just existing, just being infinity, and then at some point it became aware of itself. This awareness is what shifted infinity from being just infinity to becoming the creator. The creator being the same concept as source or God. The creator is also referred to as intelligent infinity. The word intelligent really just referring to awareness. So when infinity became aware, it became intelligent infinity, or the creator. These words are interchangeable. The next thing that happens is the creator decides it can and will know itself. It uses free will to decide it will know itself and focuses its energy to accomplish this. In the focusing of the creator or intelligent infinity, intelligent energy is produced. Intelligent energy can be thought of like prana or chi. It is pure aware energy produced as a product of the focusing of the creator. Ross said that the closest word we have to describe intelligent energy is that of logos or love. The physical manifestation of this intelligent energy or love is light. Light is created from love. Light and love are essentially the same energy, except love is more of a potentiated energy in this case, and light is the manifested energy that comes from love. Now, I know all of that might have been a little bit overwhelming, but I'm going to try to bring us full circle now. So the reason I went on this tangent about the creator, intelligent infinity, love, light, is to bring that one original thought into greater perspective and appreciation. Remember, Ross says that the only important statement the Confederation has to make is that all things, all of life, all of the creation is part of the one original thought. So the Confederation really wants us to grasp this concept that everything is part of the one original thought. You and everything else is a part of the one original thought. That thought is the decision of the creator to know itself. We take ourselves, our lives, our personal dramas very seriously, not realizing that all of it is really just an illusion. We are thoughts. Presently, we are just the creator coming to know itself through the third density experience of a human living on Earth. Your pets are the creator coming to know itself through second density animal life. higher density ETs are the creator knowing itself from higher levels of evolved consciousness. So when you can understand fully this concept of being a thought moving through an illusory reality, life becomes a lot easier. You can go with the flow. You don't need to take things so seriously. I highly recommend, even if you're not on board with this idea, even if you think it's crap, just as an exercise, visualize or pretend, embody that you are just a thought, that everything about you is just a thought, everyone else is just a thought, and that we're just moving through this reality as a way for the creator to know itself. Just try it, see what happens. You might like it. Let me know. Let me know if you do try it. Leave a comment. Let me know how it goes, what you may have learned from that. That's all I have for now. If anything I said resonates with you, I definitely recommend reading this material for yourself, which you can do for free at llresearch.org or lawofone.info. I also invite you to join myself and other seekers online in my Facebook group, Law of One Study Group. We are currently working through the Law of One material sequentially, and every week we host a discussion of the sessions that we've read for the week. We have links to recordings of all past sessions posted in that group as well. And if you found this video to be helpful, please subscribe to my channel, Crystal in Harmony, and drop a like on the video. Leave me a comment if you have any questions or comments about anything I've discussed in this video or anything Law of One related, and I'll do my best to answer. Also give us a follow on Instagram at crystalinharmony111. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.